Hey! Why are you sitting around up here? Can't you hear all the sirens? Of course I did it. A few break-ins, a little destruction, our usual. I expected you to come running. Maybe even beat me to a heist again. I didn't think I'd fly up and find you on a rooftop. Not very heroic of you, by the way. So come on, get up and do something about it. What do you mean, why? You're supposed to stop me. Or at least try to. Question motive later. You're infuriating. Not even in the usual way, either. Like, you're genuinely frustrating. But well... no one's seen you for a few days. I had to try something to make sure you were okay. Whatever. You're just lucky it's hard to get a hero nemesis that isn't too strong. Offense intended. And if anyone gets to knock the fight out of you, it's going to be me. Too late? How? Wait. I know exactly what's going on here. Well. It seems the hero is having their moment of weakness. It's heavy, isn't it? The responsibility, the burdens, all without getting close to as much reward as you deserve. Maybe you should quit. Go back to being whoever you were before. Maybe even be a villain. I mean, you've given a lot to this city. You should take a little back. What do you say, partner? What? No. No, that's not how this is supposed to go. You're not even supposed to consider it. Come on, this is Heroes 101. You're having a bad day, you think about throwing away the costume, but then you come back, especially when a supervillain threatens the people you care about. You did not just... You are so lucky I'm not a villain who uses blackmail. Seriously though, there has to be someone you care about. Someone who cares about you too. You at least have, like, adoring fans. That reporter you saved that one time. Sorry. Not a big fan of the media. Noted. Guess that's one thing we have in common. Still, it doesn't make sense. So, a few people pick apart the mistakes you've made. Big deal. At least none of them have thrown things at you. Wait, what are you... Oh, yep, that's a stone bruise. I remember my first one. I really wanted to punch that guy for it. Yeah, no, you shouldn't have. Maybe. You probably did the right thing not hurting them. So, no friends among the public. Still, I refuse to believe you don't have anyone on your side. Oh, what about other heroes? Didn't you team up with... what was their name? Something corny. Really? No, I believe you. Really, I believe you. I mean, they clearly loved the spotlight. But I didn't think they needed it that badly. Not enough to lie about you to get it. Exactly. Were you, like, a fan of theirs? You seem like you would be the type. What's the old saying? Don't meet your heroes. Should have listened to it, I guess. Hey, I'm... sorry. I wasn't trying to make fun of you. Like you said, I'm a little late on that. Actually, what am I saying? You should be upset. You should be angry at them. At me. At them. You're supposed to prove us wrong. be the hero, persevere through the ordeal and all that. Listen, you can't quit. I need you. The city needs you. The city needs you. And I sort of, need you too. Like I said, it's hard to find a good nemesis around here. Well, sure, but you technically don't need that costume or mask to be a hero either. Having a person who motivates you to be your best, worst, it makes this whole thing more... yeah, complete. Sometimes you're the only thing that makes any of this worth doing. You'd think that, wouldn't you? A quick heist, then fly away with the cash. But then there's the wear on the costume, paying for upgrades and such. Rent. Sure, evil lairs aren't cheap. Then, of course, there's the fees for the Legion of... whatever it's called now. And don't get me started on them. You think it's bad getting stabbed in the back metaphorically? Some villains I've met try to do it literally. It's actually how a few of them say hello. And then there's all the lying and scheming that goes on. Everyone does it. Everyone has to. So I can't ever let my guard down. Certainly can't make any friends. None like... Never mind. The point is being a villain isn't nearly as fun as you'd think it would be. Hey! Don't you dare try to turn this around. This is about you considering quitting, not me. Well, it might have crossed my mind. It's your fault, you know, for always getting in my way. Ah, yes, I know. I'm just doing my job, it's nothing personal. But you always show up at the exact wrong moment, no matter how much I plan it out. That sort of thing can make a villain wonder if they're the problem, if they're not good enough. And if said villain didn't fit in with the others, they'd wonder if maybe they should just quit. Yes, I'm talking about myself. You really are the most infuriating person I've ever met. Yeah? Well, I'm glad the feeling's mutual after everything... Wait. Do you... mean that? Wow, thanks. I know you meant it as an insult, but still, thanks. It means a lot. Means I must be doing something right. Anything else you'd like to get off your chest? Okay, annoying might be stretching it a bit. That's more your thing anyway. You heroes are always looking down on people like me trying to make a living. Shut up, flying isn't annoying to deal with. You just... I don't know, use a net? Alright, so maybe it's a little annoying. But so is predicting where I'm always going to be. Time travel? Let me get this straight. My street-level nemesis can time travel. Yeah, well, short jumps is still time travel. I knew there was something off about you. Wait, I've been keeping up with someone who can rewind time and stop it too, if I'm right. Huh. Suddenly, I don't feel bad about losing to you. And to think you called my flight annoying. Fine, I'll admit it. I'm a little arrogant. What can I say? It comes with the territory. Monologues are a dying art form. I find they're a great way to make a fight more interesting. And, since we're being so honest with each other, don't pretend you don't like it. You can deny it all you want. I still saw you smiling during our last fight. A grin big enough I could see it from above you. Again, not very hero-ly of you. Relax. I'm just teasing. There weren't any civilians to worry about. Nothing is stolen. Come to think of it, I hadn't done anything villainous that day. We were just fighting to do it. It was a long one, too. It felt like we were going at it for hours. Still fun, though, right? Ha! Gotcha! Can't take it back now. Don't you dare time travel your way out of this. Good. Now, seriously, relax. There's nothing wrong with liking what you do. I mean, I sure did. Oh, you are infuriating. And more than a little annoying. But you're also pretty fun. Really. You're probably the most fun part of this whole thing. Don't tell anyone that, got it? Because if I hear some reporter talking about that, I will drop you from the stratosphere. Sorry. Again, I forgot that was a bit of a sore topic for you. Sure, as long as it's not a question like, should you hurt them? I'm not a good person to ask. I mean... yeah. I'd say you're a pretty good hero. Not the strongest, clearly not the smartest. But good enough to make me frustrated. That has to count for something, right? No? Well, I'll try not to be offended by that. Still, you've saved a good amount of lives, too. Isn't that why you became a hero? To save lives, to make the world a better place. Oh, well, wanting to inspire people to be better is inspiring in its own way, I guess. Not exactly true. I know at least one person you've managed to inspire. Crazy as it sounds, yeah, even an arrogant villain like me can appreciate what you do. Not the whole crime-fighting part. I'm required to hate you for doing that. Nothing personal. I mean, the small things you do. I've noticed when I was, surveying you for weakness. A lot, actually. A little advice, when your nemesis can fly, you ought to look up more. What really stuck with me was that you weren't doing it for any sort of recognition. Even so, they seemed pretty grateful. It almost made me want to come down and help. And then there's this talk we've been having. I thought I was the only one going through this. But I'm not. So maybe I shouldn't be so hard on myself. And maybe you shouldn't either. After everything you've said, I can't blame you for wanting to quit. I know the feeling. Still, I'd like it if you kept the costume. And kept infuriating me every now and then. I mean what I said, even if I said it badly. You're doing good, no matter what anyone else says. And yeah, the job sucks sometimes. But at least you and I can still find some fun in it. So yeah, I want you to keep being a hero. If only so I have a reason to keep being a villain. Fair, that sounded way more motivational in my head. You know what I mean, though. You have done a lot for this city. You deserve to keep going. So, what do you say, partner? Ah, great. And again, not a word about this to anyone. Otherwise... Good. So, what do we do now? Really? After all that, I haven't even done anything. Oh, wait, I kind of did. Yeah, kind of. I didn't actually rob or break anything. Just triggered the alarms in a few places. I'm no hero expert, but this might be a situation where you let me off with a warning. Sure, promise. I'll fly right back home and start working on my next... well, you know. What about you? Are you going to be okay back at Hero HQ, or whatever it's called? Alright, well... bye then. Stop! I know you're not fine. If you're going to lie to a villain, you really should try harder. Do you have anywhere else to stay? Wait, what am I saying? Of course not. You just told me. I know I'll regret this one day. Do you want to maybe come back to my lair? As much as it pains me to say it, yes, I won't even try to tie you up. Unless you annoy me. Even so, you'll probably be safer with me. At least until we work out how to improve your reputation. Please, I'm only doing this because I'm the only one who gets to take you down. And if I'm going to do that, I'll clearly have to build you back up a little. Come on, just say yes before I change my mind. I'm about ready to fly away as is. Alright, then get up and step off the ledge. I'll catch you. Yes, I promise. I'm not going to drop you after putting in all that effort to keep you around. Relax, no one in the city looks up anyway. Now, wrap your arms around me. I'm sorry, how long have you had flight? Exactly. So do yourself a favor and listen to the expert. There, now try and make yourself comfy. It's going to be a bit of a long flight. Hey, don't look down. Look up. Look at me. There you go. Yeah, relax. I've got you. Hello! Welcome to the end of the audio. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, please consider doing one of the YouTube things. Apparently, it helps. At the very least, it makes me feel better. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful day.